Up next on the Tesla Plaid channel. We're out at Showtime Dragstrip, October 13th, 2021. It's very rare, but we're going to do it.
2004 Suzuki GSX-R1000 with 10-inch extensions. It's been lowered in the front and the rear and re-geared. Other than that, stock motor.
All right, it's very rare that we do this, but they seem to be granting us an exception tonight. All right, drag strip mode, peak performance ready. We need a good reaction here. Oh, he's fast. He's on a pro tree. I didn't realize it was pro tree. We need a good reaction here. Oh, he's fast. He's on a pro tree. I didn't realize it was pro tree. That caught me by surprise. Probably him too. Maybe we do that again. We talked about a sportsman, or what they call a full tree, is what we were just talking about. I have no idea why I went to pro tree. Thankfully, I cut a decent light there, but we'll run it back.
605, 119.
I don't know why I went pro tree. Ask him if he wants to run again. It was supposed to be a sportsman.
Want to run again?
Yeah, hey, hold him up, hold him up.
Hold up.
I wasn't expecting a pro tree.
Yeah, neither was I.
That's what I'm saying. If you're, make sure we get the right tree.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, I'll do it. Yeah, I was expecting a sportsman tree.
Yeah.
I wasn't even on my rack, you know?
You could probably hear Bill on the motorcycle. He was saying he wasn't expecting that tree. I wasn't either. So we're going to run it back, full tree, and hopefully get good staging. We ran a 605 on that pass, I heard Tom say. We're down to 75% battery charge, so this race is almost certainly going to come down to the tree.
What tree do you want?
Get pro tree on her.
Yeah, we need a full tree.
Yeah, he's pro tree.
Yeah, we're full tree now, you say? Sportsman?
Well, whatever you want to run.
No, we want sportsman.
You want sportsman? Okay.
Yep.
Sportsman, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, sportsman.
Yeah, I wasn't even on your horse yet.
You know, there's a lot of guys out there would be like, oh, that wasn't the tree you're expecting? Sorry, tough luck, you lose. Yeah, we know there's guys out there like that. I'm letting the bike run it back. And if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. But I'm not going to win because the guy didn't know what tree was coming up. We're at 75% battery charge, peak performance ready, drag strip mode. Yeah, so if it wasn't the tree that he was expecting, I'm absolutely going to let him run it back. Absolutely. Full tree, here we go. Now. It's going to be close. Oh, it's really close. Now. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, it's really close. That was a good race. So to be clear, this track will not let any bike and any car just roll up and run each other. But Bill and I have both been racing out here for several years. They know us, they know our capabilities, they know our experience level. That was a good race, clean start.
606, 119.
Nice.
It was by 10.
That was a close race. I ran a 606 at 119, and the bike ran a 616 at 114. Reaction times really close, an 09 for me and a 0.10 for the bike, and the margin at the finish line was 1/10 of a second. Nice, fun, clean race.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the run, man.
That was
close.
much better.
Yeah.
The first one.
I don't know why I went pro.
I wasn't. Well, like I said, I've been running pro all night, so I was waiting for a couple of yellows to come on to get on my rev. So yeah, you fucking murdered me, man. I mean, you got me the second time too, but yeah.
Yeah, it was close. I mean, a 10th. But yeah, so you've run as fast as 609. What's your?
Yeah, 616 was that run, man.
Yeah, what's your best on that bike?
608.
608.
Yeah, that's 609 today. I've only been in the 608s 3 times in 2 years, so.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That was just a really.
Did you make some recent tweaks to get it there? Or?
No, I noticed that it was about an hour ago, and I noticed that the clouds were coming in and the temperature was dropping.
Yeah.
I said, you know, the humidity goes away and the temp drops just a couple degrees. It wakes up, man. But yeah.
Yeah.
What was your reaction time on the second?
09 to your 10.
Oh, okay. It seemed like we were pretty close, but I noticed that once we got toward the end of the track, it started moving
a little bit. I had a little more mile an hour. I think you were 114 to my 119. Okay. I usually trap 119.
That's what I wasn't sure. Like I said, I don't know if you're keeping it a secret or not. That's why I was wondering.
No.
Yeah, that was much more fun the second run, man.
Yeah, nice and close. That's for a certain amount of time.
I go to the pro tree because once I see yellow, I only got 4/10 till it's green.
Right.
So as soon as I go in for the second stage thing, I'm on my RPMs.
Yeah.
When it's a sportsman tree, it's going to be 2 seconds before the green comes on. So I wait a little bit and.
Then it gives you
I'm
the
better
time
with
to
a pro tree, man. But if I would have known it was pro the first time, I think I would have left a lot better. I didn't see what my 64 but it was just a terrible run. Like I said, I was barely up on the RPMs at all. I was at like 4, and usually at 6 to 7. That's why and that makes a difference. Plus, I'm going to kind of make an excuse for the second one. Still, a 616 is a good run. Once the bike gets hot, the clutch gets a little grabby, but it felt perfect. Like I said, I don't think I could have done anything better on that second run. So
yeah, I didn't look what your EQ was on the first pass. Did you see?
626. Yeah, dude. Like I said, I was sleeping and dude, it was just terrible.
It wasn't a good pass. Yeah.
Yeah, the second
I didn't know it was going to be a pro tree either. I mean, kind of got on it.
It's a little easier for you because I think you leave at no RPM, don't you? Or I don't even know.
I leave at 0 RPM. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. So, you know, me, I got it up in the RPM load in the clutch. I'm not going to say it's easier. It's different. You know? Yeah.
It is. Yeah. It's not like I'm letting go of a trans brake or something. You know, I'm...
Right. Like
I'm still foot braking it, but yeah.
Yeah, that second one, I was ready for what was happening. So I had it up at about 4,000 RPM, and then as soon as the second yellow came on, I went to the higher RPM, so...
And our reactions were almost the same.
Yeah, 0.1 to 0.09, you said?
Yep.
Oh, that's... Yeah. Like I said, when we took off, I said, well, maybe his car slowed down from that first run, man. Yeah, at the very end, like you said, you mile per hour at 119.
The same. Both of my passes were almost the same. 605 on the first, 606 on the second, 119 on both of them.
Yeah, well, like a 60 for me is like I say, 3 times in 2 years. So
yeah.
But I'm usually in the teens, so I mean that's only 5/10, you know, whatever difference. So, but yeah, I've never tickled the 590s ever, man.
I got 1.599 in that car. 1.599.
Well, I was there a couple times. We were running some runs, man.
I've had a lot of 60, 601s, but only 1.599. All right.
All right, man. That was great,
Phil.
man. All right, we'll see you, Andrew.
Awesome. Thanks. All right, Jerry's Monza's got a little extra in it tonight. He just added the bottle.
I had a bunch of RC cars. I dig electric stuff, man. And when I started seeing electric dragsters, and I started seeing some, this guy had a bike called the Kawasaki years ago. It was some big starter motor off of something, and he ran a shitload of batteries, and the thing was fucking crazy fast. And I'll never forget, he was showing it one time, and must have been turned on because he grabbed the throttle to show somebody something, and it fucking took off and drug him. You know, I mean, he was like sitting right here, you know, and he was talking to somebody, and it just took off like it must have been, you know,
I assume he had to let go.
And he did, wow, that was scary. But that was cool as shit, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew. Bill.
Sorry. Bill,
you probably introduced yourself, but I got lost, man.
I appreciate the run, and
that was fun, man.
It's rare for them to let a cycle and a bike go down together, so I'm glad they let us do it.
Once we did it once, I figured you'd let us go again, but yeah. I'm glad you asked about the second run, because dude, that first one messed me up, man.
Yeah. I'll always give a guy, I mean, I didn't know it was going to be a pro trick, but the last thing I want to do is like win by some kind of trick or something.
Well, like I said, I wasn't going to cry about it. We both had to do the same thing, but
when you guys left,
it was close. It was close.
You beat me by 10, man.
1/10 of a second. Yeah.
Straight up fair and square.
Yeah. 616 to 606, and our reactions were identical.
Oh, cool.
So it's
Still
great
great.
race.
I thought we were going to cross the finish line.
What's a 10th down there?
Well, that's just it. I thought we were going to cross the finish line together. We were pretty close, and then all of a sudden, I was like 4 miles an hour. I think he got on.
So vehicle power line.
Yeah, at least.
I think he was on my bumper.
I'm gonna say maybe 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice race.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah. But that was fun, man. Thanks, brother.
Absolutely. And if your bike gets a little bit faster, we'll do it again sometime.
When the weather cools down,
All right.
get another 10 degrees less.
Yeah.
I don't have an adjustable ECU, so I can't change my fuel injection settings. So
Yeah.
I just gotta wait for cold weather. But yeah.
Cool.
I'll give it a try
a month
again.
or two on a night when it's not too crowded out
I'm
here.
here every Wednesday.